Today I'll be giving you a speech over Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson was born on June 16, 1970. He is an American professional golfer, and he plays on the PGA Tour. Uh, he's been a big name for quite some time now. He's one of the funnest guys to watch, I think. I mean, he's a real down to earth kind of guy. He always stops by, gives out his autograph and everything. He's a real nice guy. Him and Tiger, they have a pretty big rival, I think, but most people might not think that. But when they're paired together in like a major or anything, it don't have to be a big tournament. When they're paired together, that's one of the funnest groups to watch, I think, because they just go at it like old times. He has 42 wins on the PGA Tour. He has 9 European wins, 5 other wins, and 1 Challenge Tour win. He has won 5 majors. He has a Masters in 2004, 2006, and 2010. He's also the PGA champion in 2005. And he also won the Open Championship this past year in 2013. He's one of the 15 golfers ever in the world to win 3 out of the 4 majors, which that's a pretty big deal because those things are incredibly hard to win. And the only major that Phil hasn't won is the U.S. Open. He's at 6 runner-ups right now with plenty of close calls and tournaments that he's blown, and then he's been right there contention most of them. He's been in the top 10 official world golf rankings for 700 weeks total, and his highest ranking ever has been second. He was never first or anything. He's been second several times, and they call him lefty because obviously he swings a club left-handed, but most people don't know he's really right-handed. He rights and everything else right-handed. And they also call him Phil the Thrill because there's no such thing as conservative play or impossible to him. He's just out of control and sporadic all over the place, and no matter what kind of shot he's got or what people think, that if people think it's impossible, he's more than likely going to try it. If he thinks that it's impossible, he's probably still going to try it. I mean, he's pulled off some pretty miraculous shots, and then he's had some pretty bad ones in situations like that. And he was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2012 of May of 2012. He attended Arizona State University. He graduated in 1992. He was the face of amateur golf for quite some time, around 1990 to 1992 when he graduated. He started playing in college and got into some big tournaments, started winning, started shooting good numbers. He has won 3 NCAA championships, and he has a Pac-10 championship as well. And he was also the 1980 Junior World Golf Champion. That was when he was in the 9 to 10 boys age group. He's a U.S. Amateur in 1990, and he is also, he won the Porter Cup in 1990 as well. And he in 1991 he won the Western Amateur. He was also awarded the Hawkins Award in 1990, 1991, and 1992. So 3 consecutive years awarded the Hawkins Award, which is for a college player, he's just, I guess, outstanding. I don't really know the classification to get in that. Phil Mickelson, he also struggles with psoriatic arthritis. It's like a disease where you get swelling in your joints and sharp pain. And Phil's not the guy to blame a bad tournament on that, but he's mentioned it a couple times. After a pretty bad round or a good round, he's mentioned it after a couple good rounds too. He's had it it just like hurts because you know when you're gripping the golf club and he gets those pains in his fingers, it must not be a very good situation. But thank you for your time, and I hope you learned something.